What I see is that as a nonprofit, we really want to do the best that we can for as many people as possible in the community. My name is Travis Patton, and I'm the program manager here at the CBC. The community is in our title. We are the Community Boating Center located here in Fairhaven. We got started in 2006. This land was originally owned by the Fairhaven Boatworks, and there was a deal made where they transitioned ownership of the land over to the Community Boating Center for just $1. Our mission to the community here, which is to provide safe boater access right here from our launch. We want to increase marine stewardship here on Bellingham Bay.
My name is Greg Moran, and my position at the Boating Center is Fleet Manager and Lead Instructor. How I started at the CBC is I've been teaching sailing all around the Pacific Northwest since about 2008, and came up to Western for college and taught down at Lakewood. And then once I graduated from Western in 2014, then I started working at the Boating Center and found the Boating Center down here. So before I started working at the CBC, I have been teaching all over the Pacific Northwest. Before that, I taught a little bit in Guam. I started teaching sailing when I was about 13. And then when I moved back to Portland at the end of high school, just started teaching all over Portland, Vancouver, up in the Gorge. Eventually made my way over to Lakewood, started teaching there when I went to Western, and then graduated from Western and have been at the Boating Center ever since, teaching everything from the kids' camps to kayaking and sailing, and now doing the fleet facilities. I teach the keelboat and sailing keelboat and dinghy courses, and then I'll fill in for kids camps occasionally. I really love doing the kids camps, and then just recently started getting more into the sea kayaking side of things, and so starting to do the sea kayaking courses as well. Probably the sit-on-top kayaks and paddleboard rentals. We get tons and tons of people coming down to use those on nice days, and so it's always good to see people getting down here and getting on the water. Yeah, so we apply for grants. Sorry about that.
Totally fine.
Yeah, so we apply for grants all throughout the year, and some of the bigger ones help pay for equipment, and then a lot of them will help pay the cost of having those special programs come out. And so we usually will be contacting programs, or sometimes they contact us, and we'll just set up a day for them to come out and just take all of our stuff out and have a good time on the water. I think that people should know that they have a great way to come down and get out on the water, whether it be on a kayak, paddleboard, sailboat, rowboat. I feel like we aren't very well known in the community at this point, and that's something that we're hoping to change and just get our name out there more and have more people become aware that we exist, and just start sharing this beautiful place with people. The hardest thing about accessing recreational water sports, I think it would probably have to be just people not being aware of how to safely use the equipment and being a little bit overwhelmed and intimidated by that before they actually come down and do it. One of the things that we really try to do for both renters and everybody in our classes is educate them on like safe ways to use all of our equipment and safe ways to just enjoy the water and get out on the bay. And so I feel like that's a big thing that stops people from getting out there, and that's something that we try to help people with so that they can get over that. Yeah, I mean, I just think that it'd be great to get as many people out on the water as possible, and we are a great facility to open the door for that and get people sailing and eventually get them out on other boats for Thursday night races and Wednesday night races and stuff like that. We're great for introducing people to the fundamentals of sea kayaking and get them ready to go on multi-day trips if that's what they eventually want to do. Yeah, we're just a fun organization that wants to get people on the water.